everybody. This vlog is about getting over the bump. So I have to explain a little bit about my creative process, and I want to relate it to design thinking, which I did a vlog about before. The idea of design thinking is that there's sort of these 5 stages. There's empathize, define, ideate, prototype, and test. When I make music, I don't go through all of those stages. Making music for me is sort of like the ideate phase. It's like you skip right to the ideate phase, you build. But here's the thing, when I make music, I get an idea for a song. Oh shit, I gotta make that. This moment of getting this idea sparks this entire time journey. I've talked about the benefit before on this vlog. I've talked about the benefit of an idea is not that the idea is good or bad. The benefit of the idea is that it inspires work. You try it and you have an idea and you try to execute on it and it kind of fails. And you're like, oh, okay, let me try again. And so then you're here and then you try something again and then you try and then it fails. And the drums don't sound very good and you're like, oh, that doesn't really work. And then you shoot, okay, I gotta put down some basses that are more full, and then that doesn't work, and then you start and you're feeling really bad. This is what usually happens to me. Once I've gotten all the way to here, basically, I'm like, oh wait, this drum thing that I had earlier in the session, I can use a piece of that, and then I'll take some of these drums here, and I'll take some of those basses here, and then I get to this point, and then it works. That's my creative process. I try a thing, it doesn't work, 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 and then at the end, there's this moment where it clicks, and I take a component of each one of the things, and I sum them all together in this final thing that clicks and makes sense. You're not done there. Take this thing that you know works and just make it better and better and better and better and better until it's done. Now I want to add one more axis to this graph. My emotion is I feel good. This is, I feel bad. You're on top of the world when you get the idea. And then you have your first failure. You immediately come down a little bit. You have another idea. You get here and that idea fails. And you're like, oh, shit. And you have another idea and that idea fails. Then it all clicks, right? Then you hit this moment where you realize you can combine all these little pieces. It's not even a ramp up. It's boom, you go right up to here. This is gonna work. Then this last bit of execution is also really painful and just hard, and you're excited, but man, it is hard to get through that very purposeful, driven execution. You're just gonna build this, build that, EQ this, compress that, make that a little bit better. This is the shape of my emotions in my creative process. Getting over this bump is so important, right? If you're always stopping right there, then you just feel like you're a failure, and what you didn't realize is you were this close. You were that close to hitting this bump and to getting over the bump. If you're working on a project right now and it's hard and you're just deep in it and you're just yeah, just get over the bump. You might be closer than you think. I like to think about it that way. So whenever I'm feeling frustrated about a project, I just realize, I haven't hit that bump yet. Okay, I hope this was helpful. I'll see you folks later. Adios.